Hey cookies, welcome to today's episode and topping guide for Macaron Cookie here. So excited about this one. A very interesting cookie and could be a powerhouse here soon. So excited to break this one down. We will go over the cookie in detail. We'll give you the topping guide of choice. We'll take the cookie out for a little bit of a stroll with the cookie team, as we always do, and then pull that all back together for you in today's episode. So appreciate you tuning in. Questions, comments, you do let me know. I love to hear from you. Feel free to swing by the Discord server. On top of that, my fellow cookies, great ways to support the channel. I appreciate it as always, and those timestamps and all this information is down below for you. So here's what we got going on. Macaron Cookie, new cookie here with the November 9th update. It's a magic cookie middle laner. Now this thing does a ton of stuff. That is correct. So when we look here at its ultimate ability here, so we got the Mighty Macaron Parade. It's a 15-second cooldown. Following Macaron Cookie's exciting cheer, the Macaron animals will start marching, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Now, non-cookie enemies will receive additional damage. Remember that. Non-cookie enemies will receive additional damage. So very good for PvE and other cookie jungle teams, or zoo teams as we like to call them. Her contagious enthusiasm will increase the attack and crit percent of her allies and restore their HP. Boom. That's a lot. And for a magic cookie. So depending on the number of hits from the Macaron animals, Macaron Cookie will gain a stack of the Happy Parade buff. Macaron Cookie will then restore the HP of her allies proportional to the number of stacks on the Happy Parade once the parade is over. You got periodic damage here, area damage up to 20 hits over a span of 5 seconds, single hit damage. Cookies 15% single hit damage, others 25. After every 5 hits, a single enemy receives 5% less damage, does not go below 20% of damage. Crit percent 11.5%, stacks up to twice. Attack 11.5%, stacks up 10 seconds. Healing 5.8% of attack every 1 second for 5 seconds. Bonus healing 5% plus 0.4% of attack per Happy Parade stack. Happy Parade stacks with each 3 hits dealt by the Macaron animals stacks up to 30 times. Oh, so many things going on here. So what does that mean? Well, let's go into our toppings. Instead of going on attack, which you can do, we're looking at continuing cooldown here and stun locking our opponents with Swift Chocolate. That is correct. That is what we want to be on, Swift Chocolate, because we want to drop that 15-second down. If we need it below 10, you're going to keep all those stacks on, which is going to be absolutely amazing. You'll get to keep sending all your Macaron Parade animals, and it's going to be a jolly good time. So when we break down our Swift Chocolate toppings here, a couple of key items to keep in mind. So when we look at bonus effects, the big things are going to be really important. Continued cooldown, attack percent, if you're really attack heavy. Now, I always like to give some survivability to these cookies, so I also weight HP, damage resist, and defense pretty heavily on these things. I think it's important. You could also get amplified buff here, because that buff's going to be even better as well. So those are a couple of key pieces. So really how we look at the tier 1, tier 2, crit percent, and some of these other things you don't really need in terms of these cookies. So here we got attack speed, defense, debuff, cooldown, defense, attack. We have debuff resist, crit percent, attack speed, debuff resist, cooldown, attack speed again, attack speed, HP, attack, and then attack speed, defense, debuff, resist. So again, kind of in the middle. I'd maybe give this a 6, a little bit more things that we could focus on, get a little bit better, but we do have a really nice cooldown percent, pumping around almost 20. So if we did 15 seconds, we're going to drop probably about 3, which is pretty big, not including all the other stuff. So let's go ahead now and take this cookie out for a spin with the team. Very excited about this and want to show you how this cookie performs with the band, since that is what we're doing. All right, so we'll go here. We're going to strip out and edit. We'll go grab R30. There we go. Let's flip in there. Let's have some fun. All right, Cookies, we're going to take this off auto because we want to see this very, very fast. Watch this. Holy cow. Very, very quick. So you saw the cooldown? 8 seconds. 8 seconds. You see all these other stacks and attacks and crits up. So you can see the stacks again. All right, there you go. 2 stacks. Happy Parade. Boom, heal. So we got this thing cut down to about half. Final boss. Lots of hits. Boom. Lots of stacking. Very, very impressive. Again, if you had the jungle or zoo team that you could be hitting, could be a very, very nice counter for that in PvP. And again, we saw a lot of cool stuff here as well. High damage in PvE. So those are some of the things to remember. Again, you can go attack, but I like that cooldown, which is why I am recommending that in today's guide. So, all right. Let's bring this home in today's episode, Cookies. Thank you, as always, for tuning in and your support. I truly appreciate it. Closing in on almost 1,000 people. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. So excited about that. So thank you to everyone for their support. Let's go ahead here and take a look again at our lovely, lovely Macaron Cookie. So pulling this back down to earth, because so much excitement in today's episode. This cookie is a magic cookie middle laner. We talked about the really, really cool new ultimate move that Macaron Cookie has with the parade, and talk through the plus or minuses and why we ended up here on our Swift chocolate topping recommendation. Now, we went through and took the team out for a stroll and also showed how that worked and paired really, really well with the team. So, Cookies, with that, I hope you enjoyed today's guide. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Questions, comments, do let me know. I always love to hear from you. Let me know what you think of this cookie. On top of that, great ways to support the channel, stay connected, all kinds of awesomeness, and I love to hear from you as always. All right, Cookies, until next time, we'll see you again soon. Mythras Cookie, out.